hard it is to be funny when you like break up with somebody.
Yeah,
and what breakups I had in between doing content. I still like when video, you know what time me and my mother fall out? And it's like, oh gosh, man, I love you. And it's like we fall out and I still had to go the next day or the same day. And I had a problem living Jamel Sampson. I wasn't living Jamel Sampson.
Yeah.
I'm still not living Jamel Sampson, if I'm being honest with you. Tomorrow I had to do something. I don't know where it will be, but it will be something.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to cut you across there. Because I'll tell you why. When we were talking about we're choosing 2 episodes today. It was the second episode. Keevan would say today in the group, overworking, overwhelming. And I say, we can't talk about that. That's too close to home for me. We can't talk about that because I in it right now.
Bro.
Seems like you in it right now. You in it right now.
Yeah.
You just sigh and almost cried it. Right? We have 4 men working their ass off, like most people in Trinidad and Tobago. Doing stuff we love. And you're saying, I know I need to take a break. I know I'm not living Jamel, but dog, you just brush that across and you want to move on to the conversation.
It's not even easy to take the rest, boy, because sometimes I just want to. I just be like, today, why not going to do video today, boy? And then for some reason, like a cloud will come out of my head and it's like, do content. It's like, shut up.
Oh, that cloud has visited you too? Oh,
just make sure it gets its purpose done. And it's like, do content. And it's like, come on, And then I wouldn't live in the moment. I wouldn't be in the moment. And that is what I truly want. I want that freedom of being able to live as well as work. But for some reason, my mindset just built, because when you're conditioned to something for a year and a half, it's not easy to just switch it off. So because I conditioned myself every day, for 3 years, it's like I almost there now. So it's like, I can't stop now.
So what are you going to do tomorrow?
I don't know. That's the thing. Maybe the video with Jamel going and working in Scoops. I was supposed to do that today, but then I did something else today that I thought was a better idea.
But when you can get your rest?
Dog, I'm not. No. You feel it's true.
You're not leaving here until we decide.
Dog, we stay in here till we fall asleep, though. Because
let the elder talk.
I'm listening.
He looking like
I can tell it, dog, right? No. When you talk about Certified and Jamel, 2 different people, all right? It's kind of like feeding 2 wolves that you're talking about, right? And Certified being fed and Jamel not being fed. Keevan being fed, but Keevan Lewis not being fed. And Kyle being fed, Creator not being fed. How are we making sure that both people are fed? Because at the end of the day, who is the more important wolf?
Girl.
No, I don't want to say there's an answer to that, because that wolf that is the brand or the projection is feeding everybody else. Right?
Not just you two. Literally everybody else.
Not just me. I said everybody else.
Correct.
Right? So then you tell yourself, if I take a break, opportunities are missed. If I don't take a break, right?
If I take a break, I wasted the opportunities I prayed for when I was younger.
Exactly.
If I don't take a
So but then you realize at the end of it, everybody says your health is your wealth.
And we know every millionaire, every billionaire now obsessed with getting back their health. Because they work so hard and they're trying to think now.
So
we
then
not
you
learning
ask
from that.
yourself, when is that point do I have to keep going to get to that point where I could say, let me get back my health? Because if you stop now, you say, shucks.
I like this conversation.
Stop, boy. Right? Where is it? You don't know. Right? You don't know. So that's why you say, I can't. Because I don't know if I reach yet. There's no bell that says, hey, you rich dog. You can
it have no bell.
So what then?
So for me, as I mentioned, I'm going to tell you, for 3 years I say I want to do a video.
Right.
And then I will take that break. And it's like that 3 months, I prepared myself mentally for that. Because that 3 months, that 3 months could be either a good thing or a bad thing. It'd be a good thing for Jamel Sampson, but a bad thing for Certified Sampson. I for sure, like the first week gonna be tough. I'm be like, dog, I need to do something. But I need a break, boy. Like no joke. 9 years doing content, dog. That just catch up to you.
You know what bad? Hear what my cloud is, eh? My cloud is when I take my breaks. We ain't seen it, dog. What's going on with you?
That is the thing, boy.
We ain't seen it, dog. Where my video? They make with personal. Web a video, right?
Hey,
and I'm like, dog.
Hey, somebody tell me the other day, what me don't post? I post every day.
Every day.
What do you mean?
Yeah. And I feel like it's just a conversation that people like ask that question.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you really don't mean that because you know our personal content now.
I would hope don't mean it.
But then with us, our standards say, hey, like I'm really not doing enough for it.
Yeah. But it does have achievements in between there that does make you feel like it's worth it. Like, correct. I remember, I didn't get on real glad, but I was like, hey, I see Usain Bolt follow me. I was like, oh, shucks, the content reaching some way.
Yeah, boy.
And I say, all right, I'll go and continue.
Yeah.
And then I see certain like achievements that I wanted hitting.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'm going to take a break. But no, if I take a break now, what's going to happen here?
Yeah.
It's going to slow down. And then if I come back, it's like,
what have you seen unfollow me?
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So is it a constant need for validation? Is it a constant need to please the people? What is it?
That's fear of failure.
Fear of failure?
Fear of, because to me, absence is failure for some reason. And I don't know why I put both of them together.
Right.
Because sometimes absence is quality.
Right.
But for me, I just put absence and success as failure. And I don't know why, and I'm trying to figure out how could I get over that stumbling block. This is me talking here.
Yeah.
And it's how to get over that stumbling block.
Absence as failure. Ask yourself that question a little deeper. Where you see absence?
Absence as in, if I stay away from, because this is my job, content creation is my job. And if I stay away from what my job is, and I live as Jamel Sampson, let me just say for a month.
Yeah.
And then I come back and people just they're not there. Or maybe a quarter of the crowd there. Or maybe a half of the crowd there.
All right, so you talk about absence, right? And I want to go deep, right? We can be real, right?
Yeah.
You talk about absence is deemed as failure.
Yeah.
Is Certified Sampson, I know you said your dad was not wrong.
Yeah.
Is Certified Sampson the child that you are taking care of and not abandoning?
Yeah.
Because you had experienced something
if anybody could see my pause raise it would be wild. Yeah. That is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like Certified Sampson I've built for so long and I close to it.
Yeah.
It's 9 years. I know I've been through. I know I had the phase.
Right.
I know the ups and downs in between there. And it's like I stay on it. I stuck it through. And it's like leaving that now, gonna feel like I'm abandoning something that I've gotten so close with. And then it's not only Certified Sampson, it's what revolves around that as well, which is the support people show. So when I open my message and I see somebody had depression, and dog, that skit you post there just make me feel happy today.
Yeah.
I just be like, wait, boy, I want to take a day off tomorrow, but I can't, boy.
Yeah,
I can't.
I do that again.
When I see somebody say, yo, exams are real hard, and I just watch your content. I'm from Barbados, and I just watching your content, and you're helping me through my exams. It's like, boy, how I could stop, boy. So I begin putting other things in front of my own self, and Certified Sampson is a part of me, but it's not just me. And I just put that in front so much, and if I abandon that, I'm going to be like...
So, Certified Sampson, right? You talk about family a lot. Family big for you.
It's a big thing for me.
You have created a family already by Certified Sampson and environs.
Yeah.
You already have a family.
Yeah.
You're already a father.
Yeah.
So it's almost as though I can't leave my family. My family is not Certified Sampson, the brand online, you know.
Yeah.
It's the people that is affected and the offspring, which is Certified Scoop, right? Actually having its own store. Certified Scoop inside stores now. Right? Yeah. So you create a whole family from one idea, one sperm, right? Or one, right?
Yeah, drink water the wrong time.
Right? Yeah, that's what Let's go back. Sorry about that. One created millions. One cell created millions. Right? Mitosis occurred and it created millions. So you are the father, you are the patriarch of everything, and it's you don't want them to feel abandoned, but do you? And you're wondering if they'll understand if daddy take a rest.
That is the thing, boy.
Would they understand?
That is the thing. Because I'm wondering, like I just look at content. Long Beach Griffey is somebody I used to look at, right?
Yeah.
And Reggie Cuz, I think is the name.
Yeah, I
remember
Reggie.
them take a break. And I can't remember when last I was them now.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh gosh, if I do this, that can happen to me too. So all of that does happen. Like I just like watching these guys' skits. And then like I don't see it as much as I used to before because I take a break. And it's like, yo, if I do this, would this happen?
Yeah.
So that is why all now I thinking about ways outside of even content creation and thinking about business outlets that could maybe grant I have something that people could still look forward to.
It's scalable because it's not you multiplying.
So although Samson are there, we could go scoop. We might see him. Right? You understand?
Yeah.
So I try my best to hopefully one day I'll figure it out. A year and a half away from that. Taking me 3 months.
I like that.
But I need to experience life again, boy. Because life for me right now, boy, dating life, family life. I used to be so busy, I hardly get to see my mother. I see my mother a lot recently when I opened the store because she came to help. And it's like all those things. I go visit she now on a Sunday, right? Because living on moon and car, being able to cook, there's catch up there. There's catch up. Sunday lunch for me, I don't play with that at all. So I check her on a Sunday every time, and she's honestly like a real important part. And most young men, their mom or mothers is a very important and fundamental part to who they are and what they do. And I just keep going because of that as well. I want my mother to live that life where she don't have to work. Just go in a garden and put some flowers in the gravel or somewhere and just be happy. Smell a flower in the morning. Don't go to work. Like I want her to live that life now. So it have different aspects of the reason why I just keep going. Not only because
I honestly this is not coming from a place of advice. I don't know you. And the reason I don't want to talk about this is because I feel like I will want to go into advice mode, but I don't want to go in advice mode because I, as a hypocrite, and I'm struggling with this right now. My clients, like, you know, hey, Kai, what's going on, dog?
This is the first step, though.
Right?
Start.
So good. But I have to say, so same thing. I didn't grow up with a dad. We grew up very, very poor. And my wish was to make sure my mother don't work, right? Okay. And my mother passed away a few years ago, right before I was successful. And that's fine, it's cool, because the year she got really, really sick, I left up the east, I left being a full-time artist, I moved back to south, I had to stay by my grandparents just to be close to she, which I didn't want to do. You're accustomed to certain life, you're accustomed to freedom. And I was like, I need to spend time with my mother. I need to take her to the hospital every day. And that year, or a few months actually, of doing that, I was genuinely okay with her dying. Genuinely. It's not even sad. It's not even sad at all. And I'm saying this to say, you want to take care of your mom, and I don't mean to, I hope this is not triggering for you. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but God forbid, if something were to happen to a loved one or your mom or something, all this work you'd be doing would be in vain.
Bro, yes, bro.
So, dog, I'm telling you, make time for what is important to you.
Yeah.
You're saying, I hear you, you're saying family really important to you and thing, but your actions not really matching up.
Absolutely.
And I just saying that because that's exactly what happened to me. And I thank God, God gave me the grace. Literally, I remember my wife right now, I tell my mother don't care. My mother, she was like a waste man in a way, like in a cool way. And she never cared. I say, hey, mom, I'm breaking up with the son. Oh, yeah, cool. All right. I say, mom, I'm thinking about breaking up with her. She watch me, don't do that. And she tell me, stay, trust me, stay, And I literally stay with my girlfriend every time because the first time my mother ever intervened. And I thank God gave me the grace. He didn't have to give me that because I wasn't on that. I didn't make the decision myself. God say, I'm keeping this woman in your life. I'm making sure you spend time with your mother. I am creating a worldwide pandemic so your life slows down so you can get your shit together. And so, dog, don't wait until that happens again and prioritize what's important because you're saying Certified Sampson this and you saying, he's a creator. And that's true. My company is literally named Creator. I understand what it means for men with innovation to build something. But we don't build shit, It's God,
Yep.
It's God building for we.
Stop that.
I'm gonna give me a Bible the other day. She slapped me in my hand and she was like the world you're in now, you have a lot of eyes on you, protect yourself.
Correct.
Open that book.
Correct.
And it's like she just wanted to see her son good.
Yeah.
And I just want to see her good.
Yeah, boy.
And it's like that way now say they, that hit me, give me a different perspective, boy.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why I just try to go every Sunday as well too. And that is why every day I just try to
I
speak
reckon
with her.
actually.
Even my sister who's like she's 19 and all that. I just try to be a good role model for her as well too. And it's like I'm doing all of this, and that has crossed my mind,
Yeah.
Especially when I was unwell for a little bit. It's like next thing something happened to me, and all of this is in vain.
Yeah.
Like I just going. But when could I go for myself?
Yeah.
When could I live? I love football. I want to sit down in a stadium and look at a football match. I love sports. I want to see a tennis match and hear the awkward silence.
Yeah.
While I hear like I want to go and see those things. I want to experience life. So it's like I am the key to that. And I'm not putting on nobody. I'm not putting on the people who look at me. I'm not putting on dog, that's me.
Yeah.
Like I am the key to that now. So it's until I reach that level of mentality where it's okay to take a little break.
Yeah.
Or maybe prep. Maybe take a week and do 15 videos.
Yeah.
That way I have a week for myself
something
now.
in the bank, yeah.
Correct, dog.
And I remember I tried that. When I tried that, I did do like 10 videos in a week. So I had 3 days rest. Boom. A client or something. It's like, oh God. So it's like, could I say no? Could I not say no?
My wife was telling me the other day, she said, Kyle, you're building all this company, you're praying for this and everything happening for you, but God giving you opportunities to say no, eh?
Yeah,
like,
boy. You sometimes
my wife real smart dog.
Sometimes I get some real solid advice out of nowhere. Gems.
I can tell you, dog, I remember 2 trips that I went on with my wife. My honeymoon.
Wow.
And we went to St. Lucia. And 2 of those trips, I had to do work.
Same.
So I had to ask my wife at a point in time, let's just step out of the room so I could do a video. And like, this is madness, horse. Yep. But while seeing what they're offering me, I'm telling myself, this could kind of pay back for why I spent here now.
Why we're here. This is why we're here.
What is more valuable at a point in time? And I vowed to myself, I say, next time we travel, there is no way, unless I'm doing content with us, I ain't going to do it. Because it is maddening to know that you can't rest this down because you know what value it is. But,
dog,
who is more valuable there?
When we get married, I couldn't afford a honeymoon, I couldn't afford anything. A year later, my business started business, get successful. Bam, we in Curacao. Why doing content? Bam, take same
it's
thing.
Funny how we say Curacao. I was in Curacao when all that shit had happened. And my girlfriend at the time had a film for me. And I stayed there for 6 days. And I was like, but it's a nice country thing.
Big up Curacao, by the way.
Yeah, big up Curacao. I love it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, we plan an ATV thing. And I wake up late. And I had to put the ATV and then come back and do a video, or do a video, miss the ATV. And I do a video, cut it close, reach, miss the ATV. And I saw her face where I was like,
And by the way, that ATV to on Curacao was amazing.
It was amazing.
Thank you very much.
It was amazing.
Thank you very
Bad time.
Well done.
Now, I was saying this year, England, dog. My wife never went to England. We gone up. 10 days.
Wow.
And I in my brother's room, because my brother lives in England too, and they are living room having a real good time planning this, and I here working though.
We haven't seen the same lesson traveling. Because it's like, yo.
I was in Tobago.
That's a good place. I love Tobago.
I love it.
Okay.
But like as creators, and it's not just content creation, it's entertainment on the whole, is artists on the whole who on a level of worldwide stardom. Rihanna, Justin Bieber, all these people is like, do they get breaks as well too? Because outside of making music, they also had to work on writing the music.
Correct.
Then they had to work on getting more inspirations elsewhere. So they're always in working in it.
And they are their boss. Like you can't, you're not leaving the office.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why Adam Sandler, like I feel like he just live life.
He have it locked.
I feel like he just figure
he
it
have
out.
It locked.
Yeah.
He does.
I feel like he like what he does.
Yeah.
And if he want to do it, he do
Line
it.
with his friends,
Adam, for me, I see Adam as, listen, I don't need more. I have enough. Right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Sandler.
Yeah.
Who you talking
I need
Adam
more.
Schultz?
I have enough. Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Productions will do its thing.
Correct.
And this is why I think it's important. And what you're doing now
have a cap.
with Certified Scoop.
This episode is sponsored by Certified Scoop, by the way. Ice cream, milkshakes, all creator owned. It's so cool to see all the excited people at the South Park branch enjoy everything. Come taste it for yourself. And of course, we have to talk about the business back in the episode.
Do you feel ready or prepared to be the CEO of Certified Scoops?
Bro, that's yeah. Well, yeah, my business.
Because I don't think
it's
so.
It's a different level. I don't even think so long. I'm really responsible. I don't think. I don't even.
French.
No, the taste testing is my best. Is the part where I'm most there, most vocal. But to set roster, shifts, to quality control, to set making sure everything with the customer is good. The employees making sure and greeting the customers happy. Nobody hitting me a sad story with why I can't come to work today.
Yeah.
Managing people time as well, knowing when to be sympathetic as well to with employees or anybody in general around the business is something that I can't do alone. My role in Certified Scoop is having a business closer to the audience that I have and being able to translate the stuff that I do online to fuel that business until it's at a point where the quality of the product and the business
Stands
is the
from the
reason
brand.
why people continuously go in there.
Yeah.
And not because it's Samson.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be because it's Samson. I go and stop the videos.
Yeah,
Eventually, I don't want to do videos forever. So it's like,
You're bright.
No,
You're bright.
smart.
No lie, you're bright.
Yeah.
I want to make sure my ice cream good.
Correct.
So that's why I ask everybody, it good? If it's not good, tell me why. Or what can I make it better?
Right.
And it's like, everybody so far saying it was worth a 3 hours wait. It worth a 3 hours wait. I was like, okay. I appreciate that. Because I not waited 3 hours. Even me.
I ain't tasted yet in South.
Ice cream.
But ice cream.
Yeah.
The 3 hours. So then for that Samson dog, right? If Marshall tell me how the song was, it was great.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna tell him.
It was worth a $14,100 ticket.
No.
So I would say for sure I'm trying to create something that's closer to the audience. And that's my role there, figuring out how I can have the people who watch my content walk in there and able to enjoy a service and a product that is a sort of like a stemmer certified Sampson, Jamal Sampson. I can't be a boss boy. Like I can't manage employees. I can't. Like I'm not doing
That's
that.
a weakness. I will say that.
Correct.
That's your weakness, boy. Find somebody who could do that. That's a weakness.
I remember I had to try to fire somebody, and I say, "Yeah, you want to get fired today because you do real stupidness. I don't want to say what to do."
Yeah.
And I want to reach. You coming to work tomorrow?
Yeah, that's...
I was like, I can't do it. So we had to figure out ways and means.
Absolutely. As you say, bro, staffing weakness. Our business literally doubled in like last 2 months, and it has been hell. I know you as a client have felt the effects of that. Hard luck there, shut up. So, pay Mama Grace money. So real quick, I had to literally, because as we're growing, you know, some people are coming on full time, you know, and I wanted it to grow a bit slower, but last 2 months the business literally doubled, and I said, okay, I can't just hire a videographer, I can't just hire a freelancer graphic designer, I need a freaking COO dog. I need an operator. Yeah. And I don't know where the money coming from, but one day, dog, last week, thankfully, God has been moving, and the perfect person came along. Bro. And I can't tell you how easy my life is.
As I say, life and death is in the power of the tongue. So you breathe
Facts.
life into your business.
Facts,
Life
dog.
will come.
Facts,
you breathe
dog.
death into your business. Like, yo,
Correct,
I
it's
know
right.
Facts.
I might move slow. I might this. Like, that can kill you.
That's why I'm not talking. You're passionate. This is great.
No, I definitely did this by myself. I just want to know. Rajiv,
Of course.
real work. Rajiv, real work, boy. And I remember when I started Certified Scoop, the lollies. I remember we had to put the lollies in dry ice.
Yeah.
And I didn't know dry ice dangerous. All my window up, dog. And I drive and I had to wind down all my window. I was like, oh gosh, I carbon dioxide. Like,
Yeah, dog.
that's real dangerous. So people wouldn't see all these things. I learned to drive manual by force. I can't drive manual. I burn up the clutch in the van.
Yeah.
Trying to deliver ice cream to super farmers. Like the driver can't come out to work. And at the time, we couldn't grow to the point where we had 20, 30 employees. Because like everything happening through what I do online and everything funding through. So it's like, I can't hire all these people. So I had to learn to drive a panel van. And I first gear, second gear, third, fourth. And I learning all of these things while I going on. Burning clutch.
Well, bro, it sounds like you're fifth gear now, and it's really amazing to see what is
like that.
segue of the century. Yeah, it's the.
Wait.
I didn't even know fifth gear is a real gear or
No,
it's a good old bad gear.
It is not fifth gear.
Yeah.
I drive automatic.
That's the highest gear in our panel.
Certified Sampson, we are very grateful for you being here, first of all, but we are grateful on behalf of those who look on.
Yeah.
We are grateful for your contribution because you have become immortal now. Immortality meaning when Certified Sampson reached 90-something years, we know that Certified Sampson has deposited something on this earth that has been valuable to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I always talk about immortality because I think your goal here is not to be employed, it's to be deployed.
Yeah.
And you being here with your talent and sharing with the world, I don't think nothing can stop you because you're living in a purpose.
Yeah.
And when you're living in a purpose, it says, hey, my child, like God says, my child doing what he's supposed to do, I'll protect him.
Yeah, protect
Right.
it.
So
Amen.
wherever you go, you will be protected by God.
Amen.
Even if you fall, he will pick you up.
Wow.
Because he needs you to fall for you to remember that he is there.
Shit.
Right?
So good.
So whether you go Grenada, Curacao, wherever,
Yeah.
you will be protected. And I'm talking about Certified Scoop. I'm talking about you yourself. I don't know whatever brand you have. It will be protected and it will do well. Yeah. And what I know is that your talent is going to inspire a lot of people to do the same. And that's what leadership is. Leadership is making yourself so good that you now become unnecessary. Unnecessary to the point where Certified Scoop will run without Sampson because he take a year off.
Yeah.
Right? And knowing that, hey, I could exit.
Yeah.
And I have done my work.
Yeah.
You know, well done, good and faithful servant.
Yeah.
And right now, you are servant to the people, and we are grateful for your contribution.
Facts, bro.
Wow, boy.
You know?
Thanks for that, boy.
There's no only he's a poet, you know.
Yeah, that was some good stuff there, boy. Amen to that. Amen to everything you mentioned there, boy.
We didn't have to roll this. I know we gotta end with this. I'm gonna say something and then I'll allow you to close off. You have a whole camera there, talk to the nation. I told JaVale this when he was here a few weeks ago. As Keevan says, we appreciate what you are doing for Trinidad and Tobago. And we know that we have a part to play in it, and we will do the part to make sure you reach where you're going.
Hey, thanks.
And honestly, I know everybody in Trinidad and Tobago who listening to this will feel the same as well. That's how much you mean to us, and that's how much we see that work, and we want to help you with that work. And then, so I Certified Sampson. I want to talk to Jamal now. I know you're accustomed for people telling you they're proud of everything you're doing. And, oh, what you built 1 million followers, all of this certified scoops. But bro, as a man, I know sometimes we are only worth what we could do, what we could provide. But just reminding you, brother, you are worth outside of certified, outside of scoops. You are worth everything. Everything you are worth. You are worthy, bro. And I am proud of you. Just as a man, not a brand, just walking in here, being open, listening, laughing. I don't feel like I sit down with a content creator today.
Nah.
I feel like we were just talking as people.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say that I see her, bro. That's it.
But I love where it make me want to cry. These make me want to cry. But nah, I talk to these people here now. And I actually reached out to Keevan and I said, I want to come on this show because I like the show. I saw at least about 4 or 5 episodes and I was like, nah, I definitely need to be here, talk with these guys. And that's what I came here for, because everybody who came here as well were themselves. And to come on to a show and be yourself and sort of take off that mask as what you're known for and be the person that you are is something that it don't happen often, so I'm appreciative of being on this platform today, of course, as well as I want young people in general as well to know that when you really have a blasted dream, to keep going at that shit, alright? You can bleep that whatever if I can say it, but keep going at that because it's gonna have rocky roads in between. It's gonna be difficult, and that's the purpose of getting the end goal. If it was easy, everybody could do it. It do be easy. Continue going, take care of yourself, learn from my mistakes because I make mistakes along the way. Learn from me so that you can be a better you and always be as genuine as you could and as helpful as you could in what you do. And keep God close, keep family close. Work hard, and your goals will be achieved. That is all I want to say there.
Thank you for coming.
Amazing show.
Ooh.